Welcome to week 2 now of curriculum 732. This week we're looking at logic models. Okay, so logic models are used a lot, so this is a really important topic. It's a graphic representation, basically, of the structure of the program. Okay, it's what your goals are, activities, output, outcomes, and that sort of thing. So you'll read about logic models in chapter 2 of the text, and then you have some good articles. I think maybe 3 or so articles. Okay, in the readings as well, and you can find some additional sources, of course, as always. Now, in the first discussion on Thursday, basically this is the start discussion about logic models. Okay, so just follow the instruction about explaining logic models and limitations and what their benefits are and how we use them. This sort of stuff here. Okay, using your sources from your text, your and any other sources. Have at least 2 sources that you cite in this discussion. Let's do Thursday, and then you reply to myself or a peer by Monday. And remember, the replying is 20% of the grade. Okay. And the discussion on Saturday is a follow-up about developing logic models. Okay, so you want to look at strategies evaluators use to ensure that the logic model is using, I'll read this here, contextually relevant, theoretical, grounded, and practically useful. Okay, you can. This is the discussion that we'll do for Saturday. Again, 2 sources, and that's it for Saturday. The assignment for this week is a large assignment, I guess you say, the biggie, the summative assessment, and it's 160 points. So there is a rubric. Be sure to look at the rubric. You all know about rubrics. Follow the rubric. And basically, this is a paper, okay? Probably 5, 6, 7 page. It says here 1,000 or 1,400 words. That's, I would say 5, 6, 7 so pages. And it tells you here what to explain about your you want to pick one evaluation theory model, okay? And it could be, it gives you some options here, but we've talked about these: utilization focused evaluation, theory driven evaluation, CIPP, logic models, empowerment evaluation, and any other models or theories that you want to use for this. Okay, this is your option. And basically, I would have a header, for each one of these bulleted items, because if you look in your rubric over here, you see the rubric aligns specifically with these bulleted items. So each bulleted item should have a header with a couple or so paragraphs, what's necessary, maybe a page piece. These are about 15% of the grade, each bulleted item. And then the last 2 bulleted items are 20%, applying the theory, and then synthesize. And so these are 20%. So you would have these thoroughly explained using appropriate sources. Okay, so if there's any questions, let me know. Like I said, I've already talked about the learning activities, which is chapter 2 on logic models. So this is an excellent chapter. And then you have 3 sources. These are articles. They're on, one's about the plan backward to move forward with a logic model, and then one just logic model, and then another one on reclaiming logic models for evaluation. Okay, so these are really good articles, and so let me know if you have any questions this week, and I'll be glad to help you out. Okay, all right, bye.